Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the month of April 2018. This month, I'm doing the custom monthly readings as well, so you can get one of those in a link in the description below. And also, I am doing 3-month readings at 50% off. So if you want a 3-month reading, now's the time to get it. You can get that at the link in the description below. But let's see what's going on for you in April. And yeah, it looks good. You start with the King of Hearts, so focus on the home and focus on the home. Yeah, that's what I would say. And I feel like this has come up for you before, so a lot of you could be focusing, just recharging from home, getting a lot of energy from home, or just spending more time at home in general at this time. Could also be love coming in for you. You do have a couple of love cards, so it could be a good love month for you, although maybe not. Maybe it's not like some sort of major commitment if you're single. Maybe it's just dating or something like that. But it does look very good. This is also a card of returns. And with the retrograde, again, a lot of stuff could be returning. People, places, and things could be returning to you at this time. Next, you have the Two of Clubs, talking yourself into something at this time. So probably some new thing that you're unsure of, I would say. You do have a couple cards. This card, and you have the Eight of Clubs, can be a card of confusion. Not being sure what you're doing, not being sure what direction to go in, things like that. So, you might be doing some of that. You might be just kind of like thinking things through, planning things out. I'd say it would be a great month for you to plan things out, to kind of have some sort of plan, and then, or you could be working on it for next month, or for even kind of halfway through this month. Once we get past this retrograde, you could be putting this plan into action. For most of you, I feel it's about career and, kind of where you want your career to go. For others of you, I feel like it could be about, one of a million other things. Next, you have the Seven of Hearts. Again, the card of home. This is a card that is called the tree, and it represents your roots, where, putting your roots down into the soil and becoming more stable. So maybe this is a month where you're focusing on stability and making things more stable in your life. And I would say it's also about home. Just a card of family, feeling supported at home, or looking for that type of support. You could be very focused on, trying to find some sort of support in your life. You could be trying to find something that kind of like anchors you down into a certain area, which is funny because you have the card that is called the Anchor coming up, and we will talk about that. But I do feel like that the Nine of Spades kind of goes both ways. Could be good, could be bad, but for you, I feel like it's kind of like you're looking for some sort of resting place at this time. Next, you have the Joker. I always say the Joker represents the superpowers of Gemini, the ability to focus on a lot of things at once, the ability to jump between tasks very efficiently, and just a card of being very efficient this month. So I feel like for you, things are kind of running very smoothly, and you could be extremely efficient. I also think people could be leaning on you at this time. I think that if anything, Geminis can do really well during Mercury retrogrades because you have the ability to kind of like process information very quickly and kind of jump around very quickly and all this other stuff. So definitely a good card for you this month. Also a card that says focus on fun. Do something fun this month, of course. Next, Nine of Spades, the Anchor. Like I said, I feel like I put this down and I felt like it's like not anchoring you somewhere, but it's like you looking for some spot to anchor yourself. So to me, it's more of some sort of message about stability or becoming more stable. Also an amazing card for temporary work or consulting work. I've been telling people all year that this year, if you're looking for a job, you really have to hustle to probably find one. And if you can't find one, I think that this year, like I said, temporary work or consulting work would be really a good idea for a lot of people because, again, it would give you some sort of stability. It would get you money. And, it might only be temporary, but it could lead to something more. I mean, this is a card of hustling, but it's also a card that says, like, if you're looking for a job, maybe you get a temporary work somewhere and then they hire you after. So definitely something to look into. Next, you have the Two of Spades, changing your mind about things at this time. Could be experiencing some sort of separation. So again, a lot of you could be leaving something. I feel like it's by choice. Could be a relationship, could be a business, but I feel like, or a work, whatever. But I feel like you are making the decision to do this. I don't think it's like somebody else making it for you. So I do feel like it would be a positive separation. I do look at the Two of Spades as a positive separation card just in general. To me, the more negative separation card would be like the Five of Spades. And so, I think that this is a positive thing for you. And finally, you have the Eight of Clubs. Could be confusion and confusion coming up about what you want to do. I feel like you're just jumping around between a lot of plans this month. So I feel like it's just, trying to decide what you actually want to do. And I feel like that could be where the confusion comes in. It doesn't really feel like a bad thing for me. I just feel like, you're kind of like, oh, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? But I also feel like that's what you're supposed to do this month. So, I feel like you're supposed to jump around, even though it might feel confusing to you. I feel like in the future, this year, even later this year, I feel like this jumping around and kind of, even if it's in your head on a very mental level, which it could be because of the Two of Clubs, you could be like, do I want to stay at this job? Do I want to leave this job? Do I want to stay with this person? Do I want to leave this person? I get like a lot of that in my own head doing this reading for you. So, I feel like that's what it's about. But again, I feel like it's processing information is the best way I could say it. So I do feel like it's important. But anyway, it looks like a good month. Thank you for watching and enjoy your April.